we're going to look at a Bible verse that Freedom Fighter put out. So my husband has not heard nothing about it. So now we're going to ask him and see what he says. Alright, in the Bible, it says that the tiger or the lion or what will lay down with the lamb.
The lion?
The lion will lay down with the lamb. So, are you sure that that's exactly what it says?
I think so.
Okay. Well, here's what it says now. In Isaiah 11:6, the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lay down with the kid, and the calf, and the young lion, and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. So what do you think about that? It seems like it's changed, doesn't it?
It does, don't it?
Yeah, I remember it as the same way, too. And so does Freedom Fighter. So, it's kind of like, what happened?
The way we perceived it?
I'm not quite for sure. But I'm going to go right now, and I'm going to look and see if we can find that in the Bible. So we'll be back in just a minute. Well, I went and checked it out, and I can't put it on the internet because I don't have no way to show you what it said. But it gives us this same Bible verse. And I think that we have been conditioned and have heard it being a lion because we have, you know, the Lion of Judah and all that. And they wanted us to be indoctrined with that for a reason. So, but now we're looking at it and we're like, okay, really, what is it? Why has it changed? Do you know why it's changed? Why we were doctored into thinking it was that and it's not?
No, but I think I know how it was done.
How do you think it was done?
Find me the verse.
I've got it right here.
Okay, let me read it. I see it.
Okay. We'll pause.
When people read this verse, God had blinded our minds to hear until it come down to the part with the young lion and the fatling together. And then it just made, and we remember hearing the lamb. You see what I'm saying? Because
well, it's the wolf and the lion is what?
The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb.
Yeah.
And the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf with the young lion, and the fatling together, and the little child shall lead them.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go and we'll see what Freedom Fighter had to say.
For me, because this is a very big issue, and I am not 100% on it. I wish I could be, but there is no way to be. And I think a lot of people are questioning themselves right now as to this particular verse because it doesn't quite make sense. The verse in reference is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. And before you pull out your Bible, I would like you to make a strong recollection and think very, very hard. Pause the video if you need to, as to exactly what it said. For those of you who know Isaiah, Isaiah is extremely important. So go ahead and pause the video. Okay, let's... Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. I originally thought it said lion. It turns out it says lamb. No, excuse me, wolf, not lamb. It's the lion will the lion will lie down with the lamb, and not the wolf will dwell with the lamb. I originally thought it said lion. However, I could be wrong. It's been a bit since I've read Isaiah, not that long, but still, something is a bit off. Apparently, I'm not the only one who noticed this change. Actually, I wasn't the one to originally discover it. This person was, and of course, I will leave this video in the description box because I'm speechless to tell you the truth. even in the text, except for the pictures. This is about the only thing that really people are saying that doesn't make sense, because if you see, it's a picture of a lion and a lamb, yet the first verse says the wolf and the lamb will feed together. Of course, this is a different translation. It's just very strange. That's what I can come up with. Let me go back to the forum here. This is the first person that noticed a difference in it. In fact, they were writing a play, and in that play, the focus of that was Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. And they were stating that it originally said lion, all of a sudden it said wolf, which is very odd. And apparently a lot of people on Reddit agreed. Now, I don't typically do videos like this very often, but it's very strange. Let's put it that way. Which is why I'm asking for your confirmation, because I have absolutely no way to confirm it beside the possibility that other people would either agree or disagree or confirm or deny. And so that's what I'm asking you to do. And of course, if we all do discover that it is true, I would like to inform you of Matthew chapter 5, verse 18 through 19. There has been no change in this as far as I can tell, but it is very important that we understand the books that they will mess with and the books that they will not. Because according to Jesus, for truly I say unto you, till heaven and earth perish, one jot or one tittle the law of the law shall not escape, till all things be fulfilled. The law will not be touched. And that is vital to understand, because those Christians who believe that we don't need to, or we're not under the law anymore, we're under grace, they would be correct, except for we are to observe and teach the law. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall observe and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. I am not judging you, ladies and gentlemen. I am just stating a pure biblical fact. The law must be observed, and it must be taught. And according to Jesus, it will not be taken away. It won't escape. The other book in the Bible, the other book in the Bible that of course will not be changed, potentially not be changed, otherwise that person will be taken away out of the book of life, will be Revelation. And of course that is a vital book to understand, because prophecy is being fulfilled every single day. Every single day. That being said, we need to come to the understanding that we are to know the law. Jesus gave us 600 some commandments. I don't know for those of you who knew that. But it can be summed up into about 50. And of course, there are a couple where it says, follow my commandments and follow the commandments. Those are very important to understand, because both times it states we need to follow the commandments, which in other words would be the law, as it's made more clear in Matthew chapter 5, verse 18 through 19. For those of you who don't agree, I'm not trying to fight with you right now. I'm stating exactly from the text. Now, for those of you who also don't know, the book of Matthew was written in Aramaic. This is where Yeshua comes from. Aramaic. That being said, let's go back to the original.
Oh no, it stopped. For some reason it just quit, so we'll start it right where we left off.
From the text. Now, for those of you who also don't know, the book of Matthew was written in Aramaic. This is where Yeshua comes from. Aramaic. That being said, let's go back to the original purpose of this video, which is there is potential for a verse to be missing. The reason why a lot of people are jumping to the word Yeshua instead of saying Jesus Christ is because Aramaic was the tongue and what he spoke, what Jesus Christ spoke. So of course he would have been identified as Yeshua. Yahushua. That being said, let's move on from that point. I just wanted to make that clear, and because people don't understand. Let me explain one more thing about it. It's very important. Parts of the Old Testament, God's name has been removed by the Jews 7,000 times. Not just 7,000 times. The name of Yahweh was removed. So we need to be very understanding about Yeshua, Yahweh, and Jesus Christ. They're all one and the same. They're all, of course, God. It's just important that we understand the name. The name holds a lot of value because there's power in the name. Now, back to this. I need your guys' confirmation on this because, as I said, it's been a bit since I've read Isaiah. Of course, Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6 is the verse in question. I can't say much more besides I thought it said lion. I want to know what you guys think, and of course, I'm going to hold my peace on how they would have done it, but I'm going to give you a hint, gravitational waves. If a lot of people are confirming that I thought it said lion too. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching and listening. God bless, and carry on.
Okay.
I can remember preachers preaching.
Go ahead.
And them saying, and the lion and the lamb shall lay down together. Reading it from the Bible.
I know it.
I mean, is my mind deceiving me?
Well, did you hear what he said at the end? The powers of the air. He's talking about CERN, or how did he say that? And all. But there was one of the comments that was talking about somebody's. Let's see if I can find it. And it really makes a lot of sense when you look at that. If I can find it. And so I'll be back when I find it. Okay, I can't find it on here. But it was like the powers of the air had changed the words or something. It kind of like, what? I don't, it didn't make any sense. But after I started thinking about it, is like you had time travel. And time travel, you could go back and change things, and it will change it in the future too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that could have been what happened. But the thing of it is God said that I'm not going to let my word go. It's going to be the same. It's purified 7 times. So could they have went back in the future and changed it? Could be. But then again, we have to believe what Jesus says, and we have to trust in Him. Okay? So, you got anything else you want to say on this?
I don't know. I'm like you, though. I remember it as the lion and the lamb shall lay down together, but maybe they read from Revelations, and we just thought they was, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sure is weird.
It is. It's weird. Alrighty then. Okay, I got my mom on the phone, and I'm going to ask her the same question. Alright. How do you remember? Is it the lion that lays down with the lamb? Or how does that verse go in your mind?
The lamb and the little child will lead them.
Okay, say that again.
The lion will lay down by the lamb, and they will be led by a little child. Little child shall be, let's see. The beasts of the wild shall be led by the child, and the lion shall be laid down by the lamb.
Okay. Now, I'm going to it right now.
Evidently, I didn't remember it right.
Of course not. We all do not remember it right. Alright. So here it goes. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf, and the young lion, and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that sound right to you?
Evidently, you're reading it. At least I remember the little child.
Yeah. But it ain't.
I'm remembering the song, not the way it's written.
Ah.
Okay.
There's just at least a third or fourth one that is, that we've come up with, the song.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we lost Mom. We'll have to call her back. Alright, we got her back. Alright, go ahead and continue what you're saying.
The day of the Son of Man.
All right, what I had said was that the beast of the wild should be led by a child. The lion will lay down by the lamb. That's the way one of the songs go.
Alright, hang on a second.
And what did the other people say? That's the reason they got it wrong.
Okay. Alright, hang on.
Wikipedia.
Rick found something on here. It says, sounds familiar to me. When I remember as a Christian song from the 70s, the days of the Son of Man, when the verse that says, when the lion laid down with the lamb. And here is a website 2 days ago. Okay,
yeah.
Let's see if we can get into it and see what it says. See if we can get it up here. Is the volume up on this thing?
No.
Alright.
You're going down.
Nope, I need to go up. Alright. Let's see what it says.
Stop our game. He's coming for his church, he knows us all by name. Without spot or wrinkle, there'll be no one to blame. When the lion lays down with the lamb, in the day of the Son of Man. You may be a closet Christian, but it won't last long. Those who tread upon a stony place will soon be gone.
No, that's not what she said. I don't remember that song.
That's probably not. I'd say that's what a lot of people remember.
Yeah, that's probably what a lot of people remember. But it's Rich Martin. It's Rich Martin. So, y'all can go look it up if you want. So, but there's the way it started out. And all. So, here we have another one to look at.
It's in the popular talk about what heaven will be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's where it comes from. It's what the popular talk about heaven. Let me see where
Maybe in Revelation it
which
does say
Bible
that.
I've got in here. I think it's the one I've got in the kitchen. Okay. There's a poem about it.
I always thought it was a lion laid down with a lamb.
Yeah, I do too.
Now we got a fox.
No, a little wolf.
A wolf.
A wolf, I mean.
Yeah. What would we consider the wolf?
Where the
The
fox
governor.
comes in,
Satan.
when Jesus telling them about the fox has its holes and,
Yeah.
and the other stuff that the Lord.
Has nowhere to lay his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fox.
That's where the fox comes in.
Yeah.
I did. There's a little poem in one of my old Bibles. And I have to go back and find the picture to get the point. It's a drawing that emphasizes it.
That's always the way, I mean.
I've just always remembered it that way too. It's just kind of odd that we remember it that way, and then when we read the verse, it says something totally different. And why are we meant to believe the other way when that's not what the Lord said?
I wonder what if the concordance has anything in it. I'm still recording.
It's the same thing with the Noah
Yeah.
Says the beast goes in 2 by 2.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah.
It's got things that don't got to be, but I believe it might be the one in the kitchen. The one that's in here in the front room.
Yeah.
Yeah, back we were talking about in 2012 that they come out with that. We always thought it as the Bernstein Bears, and then they said all of a sudden it was changed to the Bernstein Bears. And that's still, everybody I talked to still remembers it as Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, and they did something about a dress, too. What color is the dress? To show you about your eyes.
Mm.
Yeah, you remember that? That's some things to think about and to check out. Well, we can't think of anything else to say on it. And I looked it up in the NIV, and really it ain't worth putting on. Anybody can look it up on the internet on the NIV. But we're going to sign off now. So there is our thought and our talking and research on it. Bye-bye.